Now, I just want really, this is a segment. I asked Ms. Cobb to come on board and please, last time she came on my gang show. I always forget the name of their show, and they'll kill me. I love Khadijah and them. You know what I'm saying? You know, and what is it too? Willpower. Shout out to Willpower Podcast. They on Mondays, I think 8 o'clock. 7 or 8 o'clock. Don't get it misconstrued. Just check them out. If you're really interested in learning about what they do, then you can tune in and what time they come on. Because right now our network is buzzing. You know what I'm saying? Glockaware is on a beam right now. Yeah. And you know, my parent family, you know, $1 million worth of game, we on the ceiling. It's none higher. Real rap. So yeah, we on a whole nother level. But Ms. Cobb, welcome.
Thank you.
Pull your mic up close. Pull the whole stand up. Yeah, there you go. I need you to talk very clear. You might have to take your mask off. I know you. We sanitize down everything because I want your vocals to be very strong and clear. They cannot misconstrue this information. We do good numbers on our shows, and once in a while we bring business entrepreneurs on our shows so they can give some information because information is powerful. Lately, throughout the week, it's been on all the networks on every show through Glockaware. Everybody's been given a sort of piece of information that was fruit to our people. So I want to actually say that welcome aboard again. Let's get right into it. Explain exactly what your company's name is, and we're going to get right into the benefits of why our youth. Now, we talk about ages demographics from maybe 25 to 45. Not my age, because we already getting down. So 35 to 45, and maybe a tad bit younger. Ms. Cobb will explain that to y'all, what I'm referencing. But I want to get right into something that I'm accepting, that I had my research done and having a conversation with this young lady. With all respect, we call our elderly people young because they're still young and they're old in wisdom, but they're young in age and beauty. So, Ms. Cobb, can you please explain to the people what a Roth IRA is?
Absolutely. First of all, thank you so much for having me back again. Mm-hmm. I am actually financial services representative, and I actually represent several companies, which is why we're able to do several products and services. So I represent companies like American Funds, Franklin Templeton, Fidelity, all those companies I represent. Now, one of the concepts or one of the benefits that we have, which Eric just spoke about, is the Roth IRA, okay? Mm-hmm. And with the Roth IRA, one of the good things is that we have made it affordable to Main Street families, okay? So there's no excuse. Everyone and anyone can start a Roth IRA. With the Roth IRA, there's only really 2 requirements to get started. Number 1, $25 or more. That's it, $25 or more, and you will be investing in a mutual fund, okay? The other qualification is that you have to work, okay? You have to have a job. Could be part-time, could be full-time, but it has to be salary or income in order to fund the Roth IRA.
Can they be a business owner?
Yes, actually, okay. If it's a business owner, that's great, because if it's a business owner, with the business owner, we have what we call a UniK. And a UniK is like a Roth IRA, but for business owners. And some of the benefits of that is with the Roth IRA, you can max that out every year at $6,000 if you're under the age of 50. Okay? If you're over the age of 50, you can max it out at $7,000. All right? However, with the UniK, if you're a business owner, you can put as much as $19,500 in there a year. Okay? It has the same benefits. With the Roth IRA, it's tax-free money. Okay? Unlike your 401ks where you're getting pre-tax and you're getting a benefit of that up front and you pay the taxes at the end, the Roth IRA, you pay no taxes because it's post-tax money. Okay, so you put the money in. You can actually take money out of your Roth IRA at any time. Your contribution portion you can take out at any time. However, for the earnings, because it's being invested in the mutual fund in the stock market, you're going to be getting dividends and capital gains. You have to have your account in effect for 5 years in order to collect on the dividends and the capital gains.
Okay. Now, what's the difference between a Roth IRA and a regular IRA?
Well, a traditional IRA functions like a 401k. Okay? So, again, it's a pre-tax. So you're getting a benefit up front. So if you earn $500 a week and you put $100 into your 401k, you're only going to be taxed at $400 instead of the $500, okay? So it's going to deduct from your gross the amount that you're putting in your 401k, and then it's going to tax you. That's the benefit of it. However, at the opposite side of that, when you go to withdraw, when you retire, now you have to pay the taxes. And that's going to be based on your tax income bracket at the time that you start to take the withdrawal.
And see? So the benefits of a Roth IRA and a regular IRA, you just heard it. Now, why? Why should they? Now, we understand in our culture that we cannot save a dime. We are people of the cannot save. We are just like the story, just like the television show, the have and the have-nots. That's something that we, through the generational curse, that's a whole nother topic of discussion. We cannot, based on the elements of the way we live, where we live, and how much income that we bring in, we can't save. So this is a perfect avenue. Some people say all the time, how can I save some money? How can I make some money? How can I actually, retire within how many years?
30, 40, 50, whatever years amount of time you need.
Now, what is the benefits and why should the young people that may be tuned in listening right now, like the people in the other room, why should they do it? Tell them. Get them.
Now, let me tell you, number one, you want to make sure you have enough money saved up for when you retire. Okay? You want to make sure that you have the opportunity to get in on the stock market at such a small amount of money. If you try to go into a firm, a large firm with less than that, they won't even take you. They won't even give you the opportunity to come in and be a part of it. But today, what we have to understand is that our millennials and our young folks of today is going to be our millionaires of tomorrow.
Right.
Okay, so money's going to be transferring. We got people with money sitting in banks that's not collecting any interest at all. Okay, and you cannot retire off of a savings account.
Right.
I don't care how long, because the banks don't give us that much interest, and they got so many fees that's attached to this that even you could wind up losing money because you're paying fees. So we would tell you to put your money in a long-term plan, a long-term mutual fund, a Roth IRA, a traditional IRA, and then that way your money is growing. Your money's growing for you. Your money's working for you instead of you working for your money.
All right, current event, come up. Slip and fall, fell out the tub, roof fell down. I need a new car. Oh, I need to go buy a new house. I want to move in a rental property. I just had a newborn. We want to go shopping to buy something for the family. How does disbursement out of a Roth IRA work? Say, for instance, 2 years go by. Guesstimate that I put together maybe, $25 a month. Now I accumulated just in 2 years. Guesstimated about $2,500. Say if I got $15,000 and I need some of that money, can I just go right and get it?
Yes, you do. You call me up and tell me I need it. The money's transferred from the plan into the account that you have on file. One of the other things I want to mention to you, too, is that you can also start a Roth IRA without having to make monthly contributions. Now, I tell you that because, again, in any event that you need to borrow against it, up until the first 5 years, you're only going to be borrowing up your contribution. You can take that out tax-free, no penalty. So if you say, hey, I don't want to commit to doing $25 a month, I'll just take a flat amount. The minimum amount that you need to do that with is $250. You can set $250 aside without having to make monthly contributions, and that money will still grow because it's being invested in the same funds as it is as if you make the contributions.
Wow. See, I hope y'all following what Ms. Cobb is saying, because we hear all the time, and just take it from me being over 50. I don't like to keep, but I am over 50. And I say, I always say this, wow, 8 years, I'll be 60. 8.5 years, I'll be 60 years old. And I say, right now, I'm in a position where I make good money as a general manager in sales. I manage a portfolio that you'll never think a black young man like myself manage. Miss Shirley will tell you. Ms. Cobb will tell you, they introduced me to something that, Eric, you know how you could have some money at 60 years old, make sure you have about 50, 60, 70, or 100,000 cash that's all yours, not taxable.
Come on.
Like some of us like to do, have it under the bed, have it in a pillowcase, have it built in the wall and the floor, or like the Asians do, they keep it in a box, they keep it in their homes. But you still have it in a secured vault for the sake of conversation. And so, say what happens. Okay, you get a Roth IRA, you get a life insurance policy that costs you you can make a budget of what? Lease amount?
25, 30, depends on your age and your
$30 a month.
Yes.
Okay, you can stay in $100 a month, you can stay in $70 a month, $80 a month, you can stay in $100 a month, or you can have a $500,000 policy. Now your house worth $350, that's paid off.
Come on.
Your kids are straight.
Come on.
They can go buy some Jordans. They can go buy a new whip and still have 70 sitting. Just from having your business right. That's what I'm thinking about. I need to leave something for my children. As I talked about, I don't want to be pump faking in my life on certain aspects.
Come on.
Sometimes we do that. Sometimes we have to really understand that we don't have. We're from the have and the have-nots. So what can we do? Let's buckle down and get a Roth IRA. Your job offers the 401k, but we all know what 401ks do. I had $60,000 in my 401k. When I went through my trials and tribulations, it ended up with zero.
Jesus.
After, going through what everybody knows, it's no secret. It's all right. Because right now, I make more than your mother working and your father. But I got to be smart about the money that I'm bringing in. So I said, Miss Cobb, walk with me. And I stagnated for the last 3-4 weeks because I've been said I was going to sign up. But guess what? I asked God to take my soul, take my breath, if I don't set up something like that, so I can leave it for my children, knowing that I don't get the income I used to when I was living in the world. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I went to jail living in that world. I don't want that world.
Come on.
I want to be legitimate, whether I'm a rapper, a dancer, whether I'm an artist, a painter, or whether I'm selling Roth IRA accounts.
Come on.
Because guess what? That's the scientists. That's the generational wealth that we talked about, that everybody been talking about.
Yes.
We've been hearing it. We heard Trump lie to us. I don't know if it was a lie, because it ain't going to never manifest in the physical. But I do believe this administration is in now, from the drive, he's already making strides to change everything. Even some things that I disagree about, like transgenders being in the military. But I understand. It's about giving the information. Thank you, Ms. Cobb.
Yes.
Get that information. Roth IRA. What a life insurance policy is for little as $25 a month, $30 a month, $40 a month. We spend that on marijuana and liquor and beer.
Amen.
We spend that on socks. No, socks is the joke. They know what I'm saying. Sometimes my type people, I got to get the point across.
Yeah.
And if I don't help spread this, then I'm a bloodsucker. I'm just like what everybody in the world, whether it's a preacher, Minister Farrakhan, any philosopher, any person of consciousness, tell the people, you have to have knowledge of self. Having knowledge of self is knowing that we need wealth. We need wealth. And sometimes I say, and people say, no, it's not too late. I say, it's too late. I ain't going to never be rich. We chasing a lottery. No. I'm not chasing a lottery. I just spent $45 on chasing that Powerball and all that. I wanted to win so bad. I really did. And then I said, Dad, that could have started my Roth IRA. We got to sacrifice. Ms. Cobb.
Yes.
How can they get in touch with you?
You can contact me through my email, which is dcobb, COBB, DCOBB22 at yahoo.com. That's DCOBB22 at yahoo.com. Or you can call me directly on my phone. It's area code 856-419-3595. Okay, 856-419-3595. Although that is a New Jersey number, I am licensed in 9 states. And one of the things I want to say, too, is that this is just not about getting everyone to jump on board to buy this RRF. This is about a mindset, a mind change. We do a lot more than that. We want to sit down with you. We want to do a financial a planner with you. We want you to sit down and go over your entire financial blueprint so you can see exactly where you stand. Because then it's a mindset. When you'd be surprised how things change when you see it on paper.
Right.
Okay? We have all kinds of programs for millennials. If a millennial will put $158 away a month, by the age of 65, they will be a millionaire.
Wow.
Okay? We do all kinds of plans.
What's
a millennial,
stats?
$158 a month. Until for 40 years until you're 65, you will be a millionaire. And the thing about it is, I want you to understand that I want to impact this neighborhood, this community, okay, because this is an opportunity for us to get in on the ground floor where we didn't have this opportunity before. We talk about our counterparts who's living off the interest of their trust funds and things of that nature. One of the things about the life insurance policy, Eric, is that it helps build wealth. If you have a family and God forbid something should happen to you, if you don't have enough money for your family to pay off your house or to pay off your debts, then you're not only losing a loved one, but you're losing a lifestyle. So the life insurance side of it is to take care of your family in any event you die too soon. The investment side is to take care of yourself in the event that you live too long. So as you can see...
Say that one more time, Ms. Scott.
Yes, we call it the theory of decreasing responsibility. The life insurance side of what we do is in case you die too soon, okay? The investment part of it is for you in case you live too long. As you can see...
You hear that, friend?
We have so many elders.
She giving that. Now that's $1 trillion worth of game. Gil Wallow, that's bigger than. Go ahead.
Yes.
Talk your talk, Ms. Scott.
So we don't want you to. And when we sit down with you and do your financial needs analysis, we'll give you a blueprint on how to get from point A to point B. We'll tell you if you're able to retire at a certain age and what it would take for you to get to that point. Okay. We'll also tell you how long your money will last. Okay, in your financial planning. So it really is in depth. It talks about all your liabilities, your assets, all of your insurances, any money that you may have. We have people who have 401ks that are sitting in companies that they left years ago. People leave a job, but they leave their money with the job. They take everything else. Oh yeah,
That's
you can take your money with you. Yeah, but there's a lot of people who I talk to who have money where they left their jobs and left the 401k there. And maybe because they didn't know what to do with it. Maybe they were nervous.
Yeah, meaning like you're not employed with that job anymore.
Yes.
When NCO shut down, I just rolled mine over into an IRA.
There you go.
And it's crazy, but and if I would have known you, oh my God, that's why I'm really like mesmerized. I really am, like, just knowing. Because you know what took out a dime here. Give me a dime out of that joint. You see them numbers, just being like Lil Durk say, and this is ignorance, but I like it. He say, and now this might go over y'all head, Ms. Cobb.
Okay.
He say, 2,100 on jeans, but I was sharing jeans. Meaning, sometimes he have on $2,100 jeans.
Right.
But he said the reason why, because when I was being raised up, I was sharing jeans.
Right.
And it's so strong of a psychological statement, but if you reverse it, you understand. So we're trying to say, do not, you know how they say there's an alpha and an omega, there's a beginning and an end. What goes around comes around. That means everything that goes up has to come down. There's no such thing as going to stay up there. Jump up in the sky then.
Gravity.
Gravity, stay there. That's how you know it's the creator. That's how you know.
Yes.
But I ain't getting into that. But, and I ain't getting into that. But we stand on being able to be wealthy in a short period of time. Now, all right, now you got some guys and girls that want to dive in and get out. Oh, they just want to do this for 3 years. What can I make? Break it down. Come on, Ms. Scott.
We have short term and we have long term.
What's the shortest term?
The short term you can do is 3 years. Okay? If you go into a short term, you're going to go into a money market. You're going to go to a midterm account. Okay. However, and when we pick out the funds that we do for these clients, we make sure that the biggest rate of return is going to happen in a shorter period of time. So part of the questionnaire that you would fill out so that we could make sure we're matching your suitability to what you can do is your time horizon. How long would you want to invest? Okay. Do you have any future plans of taking your money out in another year or two? Because we want to make sure that you're accessible to that amount. If it's something that you want to do long term, then we're going to put you in some funds that are going to give you a better rate of return over the long term.
Right.
So that's pretty much how we do it. We talk about the what type of investor you are. Are you a type of person that as soon as the stock market drops, you want to run out? Okay, if you're long term,
yeah. What if he is?
No, well, we'll put you in a short term investment. But if you're a long term investment, you want to ride that wave because, as you know, the crash of 2008, you don't know people who left too soon. By the time 2009-10 rolled around, they made back their money plus some. Wow. So, and we have these numbers, we have proof, we have funds that we can show you what these funds are doing over the life of the fund.
Do you have a Roth IRA?
I certainly do.
Okay.
I certainly, and I have.
Because you got.
I have the Roth. I have the life insurance. Yes, I do. We also have.
That's right.
Yeah, we also have
right,
minor accounts for children. If you want to set up an account for minors, we have the college plan, the 529 college plan. If you want to start putting your money away for a child that's going to college, and the beautiful thing about the college plan is that anybody can contribute: grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. So instead of getting a lot of gifts at Christmas time, take that money and put it into a fund for college. If you do open up a college fund and your child decides that they don't want to go to college at that time, you can transfer that to the next child.
Wow.
Okay? Yes, you can transfer that to the next child, but it has to be used for college fund. Okay, for college.
Fran got army. Yeah, Fran said, so I can transfer it to Abdul, Alima, Sakina, and Rashida. Yeah.
And anybody can contribute. A grandparent, a cousin, an aunt, an uncle can contribute.
Oh, wow.
So you're not doing it by yourself.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So say if being a grandparent, say I want to contribute this into my grandchild's. That's unique.
Yes.
That's unique. So, and also, if you don't remember Ms. Cobb's information, you can also contact me because what I'm thinking about doing is getting a few friends together. I'm just waiting for things to open up a little bit. I'm gonna do not a seminar. I'm gonna do a business expo where we be set up at a location, and all you gotta do is come. And we have booths where we explain everything that we're explaining now, but you got to kind of be ready. So before you come through the door, we're going to have incentives to let you in, give you free things, free gift cards. We're going to have sponsors that help us out with the situation.
Nice.
So that's what we're trying to do because me being a general manager in sales, general manager in collections, and having a managerial role since I came home from jail, November 98. I did 5 years in the penitentiary. I changed my life. I was given the opportunity to change.
Amen.
And I can tell you that I make money. It's nothing that I cannot afford in life. I don't have to have a Maserati. My principles in life is different. Okay. You can obtain anything. You just got to be able to afford it. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with y'all. Don't get caught up in the matrix, but have fun. I like fun stuff. I wear good stuff. When I was talking about $2,100 on jeans, I spent $1,100 on these jeans I got on. But I do have some $35 jeans.
Come on.
I'm just being all the way honest. Because you could get caught up, get focused. My cousin was talking about college. I still say go and get the information where you can get the information from. But you do need that certificate. You do need that certificate to be able to show your accolades. You do. You really, really, truly do. Ms. Cobb, we love you. I appreciate you. I know you probably left a few things out.
Well,
I'm thinking for you, but you can go ahead because you very articulate just like me. So explain a little more. And I want to have this. I'm going to set up something small because I know Fran want to join as we conversated about it. I know a few others may. I want to maybe set up where we can have those individuals that want to do it. I invite you back maybe on a Saturday morning or something. Those that's real serious, and we do it that way. Somebody's in there. So, shout out to Show Teasy and the boy that just walked through the bathroom. I normally stop them from walking through because I don't be liking nobody walking through my podcast because it look like the bootleg movie. But I ain't going snap because he probably had to go to the bathroom very bad. But you don't walk in on Miss Cobb's interview, Showtime, or the ball in the bathroom. You do not do that while we talking about wealth. You didn't do that in Crush Groove. You didn't walk through Denzel movie, did you, Showtime? Okay, that's like a little brother. So, but Miss Cobb, I'm going to invite you probably again because we're going to keep drilling this information because it's just more than just a Roth IRA.
Yes.
And it's more than just a life insurance policy because I guarantee you I can bring everybody that's in here that's cool with me and just ask them. None of them have life insurance.
Mama.
I guarantee you that. Like, and I'm a psychic. Chantel will tell you I'm a Cancer. We're going to talk about astrologies on the other side after we talk to this. Like my brother, Stax Reuga, he's an artist. He's about to get a deal. He's very, very talented.
Congratulations.
He's and he need a Roth IRA because he's about to start making some money. And he has children. That's like we ain't dumb. We come from the streets, but we smart. We know Showtime a hustler. I know he need it. And then sometimes like the brother that came through the pocket, that's why we know he need it. You know what I mean? He need a Roth IRA. He need a life insurance. And it's good because that's the stuff we need to preach and teach to each other. Instead of making us feel like we need the latest Jordan, skip every other number. Get the one out. Oh, you got them, Jones? Cool. Just wipe them off with some little soap and water. And I'm going to give you a trick that I still practice. I wipe off Giuseppe's. I wipe off my red bottoms and all that to this day. Get a mild soap. You can't use nothing over a Dove, like Dove soap, because the strong soaps have lye in it. So you need a Dove soap that has a mild lye. So when you mix it with cold water, not warm water, it won't take off the color of your paint of your sneakers. Okay. And wipe them off. I wipe mine off before. I don't care if they're brand new, because I remember walking to school in the 6th grade, and by the time I got to Leeds, which is in Wadsworth, Mount Airy, from 75th and Ogons, my socks had holes in them. And they used to come through the little hole part in the front of the sneak. From walking, your sock run through. So I used to have to pull the sock up to pull it through the hole. Like, God be my witness. So, symbolically, I still remember walking through the streets, going to school to get an education, get information. But my mother did the best she can. When my aunt died, she raised 13 of us. Wow. My mom taught me math, numbers. I'm good at numbers. With a calculator, I can add 10 million. I'm good. I manage a portfolio. My number at work is $1.5 million a month. You do that times the year. That's just my goal, what I have to achieve. Amen. So I can get a piece of the pie. Miss Shirley will tell you, and my paycheck say hello. And I'm happy. So I want to share something that I felt like I'm about to join with Miss Cobb. And your phone number again, Miss Cobb,
856-419-3595.
856-419-3595. And you can contact me. I will get you in touch with her. I guarantee you just take about 20 minutes, 10 minutes on the phone and talk to her, and you can set up a package as little for $25. I'm doing $70. And then I ain't gonna lie. I said, Miss Shirley, I might want to do like 50. And she said, okay, I can reevaluate. So don't think, but try to have your mindset together. Try to pre-plan. This is something that you should pre-plan in your life. And I feel good about doing this positivity and sharing this information. Amen. Because I know we're about to go into what I said. Young guys do not practice demonism. Do not do that. Miss Shirley, they got this thing where the young guys say when they be bad, they say, I'm on demon time. You know how, like, back in the day, back in the 60s and the 50s, they used to be in that basement with that blue light, bumping and grinding. So everybody got their little sins, but it's about recognizing your sin and trying not to keep doing the same thing. No matter what it is. The definition of insanity is
trying to get a better result, but doing the same thing.
Over and over and over and over again. So get a Roth IRA. Get a life insurance policy. Even if you don't get it with us, with Miss Cobb, just get one.
Amen.
But if you want the education, if you want a professor that can educate you on the information so that you won't be staring in the wrong way like some of our employers do and some of the people that we work for do, even the people that you have to go borrow money from, unless you have a bank, unless you have a CP, you will always work for someone. Even if you are an entrepreneur, you will always work for someone. Jay-Z, a billionaire, he worked for someone. He used to get paid $1 million a year for Def Jam. Puffy worked for someone. MTV, he got millions of dollars. It's okay to work for someone as long as you don't be enslaved inside of the policy, and you still have your mindset to be able to control it and make the decision to get a Roth IRA or a life insurance policy. Because when you die,
come on,
guess what? Your parents ain't even got $4,000.
Come on.
They ain't even got $4,000 to bury you. Y'all doing fish fries.
You better go.
Let's keep it gangster.
Or
No more fish fries.
GoFundMe pages.
They ain't even giving us no money in our GoFundMes. You gotta be a clear folk to build something up. And then after the last clear folk mess it up, I don't even think you can generate some money unless you're a part of a non-profit organization. Who want to be non-profit? I'm for profit. Hello.
Yeah.
But everybody got a different perspective about non-profit. Just do something. Just make a plan.
You know,
Set your goals.
I'll say something, Eric. Real
Yes,
fast?
you can.
We had 874,000 people that applied for unemployment in the last month. That's just the last month. That's not since this pandemic started. People are losing their jobs. A lot of people that I talk to, when I talk to them about getting life insurance, the first thing they tell me is, I got insurance on my job. The insurance on your job is free, number one, unless you pay for supplemental insurance and you want more. However, that policy, you don't own that policy. That policy is owned by your job. You will get something called evidence of insurability, but you will not get a policy. That policy doesn't belong to you.
That means you get no income.
That's it.
They can do what they want to you. Bye, boy. Bye, girl. Now where's your policy?
And that's the thing. Now we got all these people out of work.
So it's like owning a home.
Yes.
Got it.
They got all these people out of work, and instead of them getting a life insurance policy on the side, and God forbid they got COVID, because now the insurance companies is looking at COVID as being another reason to deny you insurance. Okay? So but the mentality is, I got this insurance on my job, I don't need it. You don't know when you're going to walk away from that job. You don't know what that policy consists of. They can tell you it's one time your annual salary, but it's capped. It's capped at a certain amount, and I know that because I worked in HR. So, again, let's think about this. I have children who went to college, okay, and they didn't want to get it, but they had the insurance. But guess what? I built their college money into their policy. Why? Because I co-signed for the loans. So if something happens to my children, I can pay off the loan. The life insurance is not just about enough money to bury you. It's about building wealth. It's about protecting. It's income protection. If you're married, we built one of your incomes into your policy. So when you lose a loved one, you don't lose that income. Okay? You take that income. You take that money.
So can they do that for a girlfriend?
No.
Okay.
No.
I was just checking.
No.
Hey, you never know. Times change. They might come out with a policy where if you got a girlfriend, you can just go with her for 3 months and get a policy.
Well, she'll have to get her own, but she can make you. She can make you the beneficiary.
No, we just like to tell little jokes too.
I hear you.
But I could talk to you for 10 hours.
Amen.
That's why you got to come back. We're gonna try to. Can you commit to twice a month?
I can do that. It's just Fridays.
I'm gonna try to build up something where I have more people and we could do something intellectually where we do a Zoom, and because we have the capability to do a Zoom with multiple people.
Yes.
And we could do like how we did the Small Business Expo for my job, where we participated in a Small Business Expo that as a lot of corporate companies are doing now. They're doing it virtual as well. And me being a manager, I had to sit on one of the expos that was in Texas. You know, Texas being the second largest state in America. But there was so many different business people that I have met all over the world.
Yes.
And it's just phenomenal, the information that you get when you do work in corporate America. Being as though we're governed by corporate America, is always good to just have some empirical knowledge, which means experience of the division that you're controlled by. Yes. And I hate to use that word control, but it is what it is. Your girl control you. Your man control you. We all control. Your children control you. You're all being controlled. Your car control you. Go ahead and don't get gas when that joint go to E. Hello. And that's just real. Miss Cobb, I appreciate you for
no
coming
problem.
through.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And one more time, tell me your phone number and the business name, and if you got an Instagram and a Facebook.
You can actually, again, contact me again. My email is dcobb22@yahoo.com. And my number is area code 856-419-3595. I do have a Facebook, but I do conduct all my business through my email and my personal phone call.
Absolutely, especially right now during the pandemic. You know, and then let me just tell you, documentation beats conversation. As long as you got an email, it'll never disappear unless you delete it.
That's right.
So it's always good to have a trace and a track record of any. You see what they try to dog Hillary out for emails, and I used to say, "Are you serious? Are you serious? That's the only thing you can bring up about a clear person, that she hacked some emails. Emails? All right, now I ain't gonna get funny. I'm gonna wait, because you know I get a little humorous on my show, but I love Hillary Clinton. And then people say, oh, they all these, the stop and frisk, Biden put more people in jail, Harry put it, Beretta, don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Stand on it. Stand what you do and say. It's consequences in what you do and say.
Amen. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You got to stand on that.
So what you reap.
Oh, don't do it.
That's right.
What you reap is what you...
So?
What you think it ain't gonna manifest in the physical? You playing with guns, you a gangster? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you think you ain't gonna be in a line of fire? Oh, young lady, you hanging with a gangster. Oh, you think you can't get your wig popped? Oh, okay. All right. I was told if you get caught stealing 5 times, you a thief. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a geese. Miss Cobb, I love you. I appreciate you for coming through. Keep spreading that mental wealth.
Yes.
We need that. So 2 weeks from today, I expect you back. We're going to try to do something a little different.
Okay.
I appreciate you because I got to make an oath to myself and to my people that we got to spread some type of positive information outside of me telling jokes and listening to the hot rappers that I like Stax Reuga. You know what I'm saying? You know, and little cousin Bruno Brown. You know what I'm saying? You know, Fran RTG. You know, Milani, Nunu, Gio. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of hot talent in our city, man, and we just make it do what it do.
Yes.
You know, one of my favorites, you know, always been one of my favorites, Chantel Marie in the building. And y'all, I don't know if y'all gonna be tuned in when y'all leave through the app. Make sure y'all should have had an app by now, Ms. Kai.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about astrology too after we get with Stax Reuga. Because it was some things I didn't know about my zodiac sign, Cancer. And now I know why I became so loud and aggressive. First of all, when I was born and raised, before I knew what Islam was, it wasn't no Islam to me growing up as a kid. To be very honest, I never knew anything about that. I was born and raised in the church. I sung in the choir. I led a choir of like 30, 40 people. I always had a loud mouth. I always been able to hold a note. You know, I know, some that's on go. Some gangsters that's on go. I know. Stax Reuga. No, you know, but anyway, you got to elevate your mind. Be conscious of what you do. Stare at people the right way. Have fun in life, but understand that there are consequences in what you do. I don't want to be broke no more.
Amen.
So I want the Roth IRA. Soon as you hit the door. I need the Roth IRA, seriously, because anybody, if you're smart, especially if you like 25, 30, about 45 years old, my age, EA age, 50-something. I'm 51. I'll be 52. Shan Sales said, don't do this. July 1st. I was born in the 60s. Don't ever give up all your information. Somebody can pull your card and put. What I was trying to say is, I knew I became so ranting and loud. Stax Reuga was one of them young boys growing up. I watched him. He gonna talk about that. Now, I never had, so I always closed mouth, don't get fed. So I used to walk up to the man and say, excuse me, Mr. Taxi Cab Driver right there at Bro and Stenton at the Pickwell or at Washington Lane. Can I wipe your windows down? I had Windex and back in the day we used to use no paper towels. We had the newspaper, Daily News. So that's what we wipe windows with, the Daily News. We learned that from watching our glass tables from Grandma. And we ain't had no Windex. We had vinegar and water.
Come on.
Real rap. So, and I noticed that my man was eating. They used to go home, got $90. I used to get like 23. I'm like, I'm too laid back. My man Eddie from Broad Alley, I'll never forget. And he's like, because you don't be going up ass and you be all sitting back like they both say, yo, young boy, come through my window. No. So when I went back out, I went up and said, excuse me, can I wipe your windows off for a donation? Yeah, sure. I went, I had like $70-something. I'll never forget. Back then, we used to get cookies and milk. It was $1. So we used to get the little pint of milk and the cookies and milk, right? So, reason why I rant is because they say I'm a Cancer, my zodiac. And people know, like, I move with the moon because I'm a water sign. She gonna break it down, but I'm giving my perspective because I did a little research, right? So a brother that my cousin Star had on the show said that I asked him about astrology, make a long story short, and Fran Daddy, and I said, do you believe in astrology? But don't quote me on the word believe. And he said, and in so many words, yes, I believe in astrology, because the scientists have said that the waterways move something with the moon, something like that. Y'all know what I'm saying? So I was so glued in, I went and Googled it and said, wow. It showed the little illustration of it. So Chantel was like, reason why I'm telling you, because, you know, she be having these cars, and I'm like, Fran was scared. Fran said, I'm scared of the cars. I said, I'm not. I want to do the cars. I want to do anything. I'm ready to say what's going on. No, I'm just having fun, right? All right, listen. No, because I noticed that the time that I was born and me being a water sign, that has something to do with the earth. You pull off, you know, in the Bible, in the Quran, it talks about that we are of. Some say the spirit, and one it says the spirit, and one says the nature. Different elements when you go inside the origin of the two, okay? Because we're from that original plan. That you have to have a thought process before something to manifest in the physical. So be conscious of the IRA. Be conscious of you need life insurance. We're dying by the dozen, and not just from COVID. We've been dying. Amen. We've been killing ourselves. We've been doing it. You see it, the young boys ride the young boy on the subway. No disrespect to people that catch the bus sometimes, because people be having a check in their pocket. What do you think he had? Y'all robbed that young boy for what? Y'all dummies? All right, Ms. Cobb, thank you. I appreciate you, Ms. Cobb. So you want to punch that information before you go?
Yes, I just asked him to do this for you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
gonna leave
you.
some information for you, but I also can bring some literature next time we get together.
Okay.
But I just want to let you see what it is that we have. That's for you.
Okay.
To share
y'all
with
see,
you.
I got my stuff. Look, I'm just showing y'all, just for the record, manifestation as I talked about in the physical, and I got some cards, you know, because men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Y'all know how we do. Ms. Cobb, thank you. I appreciate you for coming out.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to get into this joint real quick while I transcend and get ready for my man, Stacks Reuga. You know what I'm saying? This joint called Stacks. This joint. Listen, this is my young boy, right? This guy has been in the game really crushing the industry for a very long time. And some of y'all may know Stacks Reuga. Some of y'all may not, too. But I'm about to, you know, let you hear this joint right here. That's a bounce. It's my boy right here. We be right back, live on the WorldWidePhillyUnCut Podcast. Stack Reuga in the building. We streaming live on YouTube. HipHopOnDeck.com. Rockaway Radio. We in this bitch.
50 niggas that's gon' slide through with them. It's 30 and it's 30 and it's Glock. Shoot you like a video and watch you drop. I don't wanna fuck, just give me top. Watch me take off like I'm running from the cops. It's 100 and it's stock. So I could give a fuck about a op. I'm at the door, but it's locked. Thinking shit, I kick it or just knock. Cause I heard he want me shot. But it's 30 in his Glock. See it now, that's my block. 50 niggas that's gon' slide through with them. It's 30 and it's 30 and it's and watch you drop. See it now, that's my block. That's my block. 50 niggas that's gon' slide through with a It's 30 and it's 30 and it's Glock. Shoot you like a video and watch you drop. From the bottom of the block, fucking up Atlanta like I'm WAP. Fly to Cali cause it's hot. Louis sneakers with no socks. I was fucking on them dots. Up to Hollywood and up the stock. I heard he want me shot. But it's 30 and it's Glock. See it now, that's my block. 50 niggas that's gon' slide through with a It's 30 and it's 30 and it's Glock. Shoot you like a video and watch you drop. See it now, that's my block. 50 niggas that's gon' slide through with a It's 30 and it's 30 and it's Glock. Shoot you like a video and watch you drop.
Yeah, my youngin' in the building. You know what I'm talking about? This joint right here came hard, Stacks.
Oh,
Goddamn.
man. Shout out to my man Slick.
Yeah, we in here. Stacks Reuga, what up?
Already, man.
Yeah.
It's 30 and it's 30
And this clock. Hey.
like a video and watch you drop.
What's the name of this joint?
Called 30s.
30's talking to Mike, Stacks.
This
Pull
joint
it, not on duty. Put the whole, this joint. From this.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, up. Yeah, so you talk so the people can hear you clear.
Oh, all right. We
I'm
good?
talking about, we in the building.
yeah.
What's
Okay.
up, my guy?
Oh, man. I'm here, man. You know what it is.
Hey, first of all, let me keep it real with you.
15 plus.
And some artists may think like some artists be on some other shit, but when Stacks Reuga got shit popping right now, and he really working, and he really got shit moving.
On the low, man. This from the muscle. I ain't got no. I mean, this ain't no.
I already know.
This shit me. Everything's a go.
No, I already know, bro.
Yeah, man.
First of all, Stacks Reuga from Brickyard, Uptown, one of Uptown finest.
Up top.
You know what I'm talking about? Him. It's a couple guys from Brickyard that move and shake like Noah.
Oh man.
My guy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of good dudes from the yard. You know what I'm saying? On both sides.
Oh,
Down
man.
the bottom and back to back.
Oh,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? You
Shout
already
out.
know.
Shout
I
out
know
to
the
them,
lingo.
man.
You know,
Around.
you know what I mean? Yeah, though. So what's up, man? What you working on, bro?
A lot, EA. Like it's crazy.
It's the only boy I let smoke on the podcast. You know that's let him do him on it. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because if you'd have told me no, this is my old head.
No,
I would have been like,
no. I understand where you at, bro. You on your rapper jump. Go ahead, do
it's
you?
like-
and you happy right now?
I feel
with
good.
some of your accomplishments, and I can dig it.
And it's crazy because, and this ain't no shots to nobody now, but like 3, 4, you know, they reaching out right. Like, damn, I need an interview. I mean, and it's people I fuck with. It's
Right.
Jones that's moving it, but it's
Right.
like, you know, I'm doing a lot right now. I'm doing a lot. I'm trying to, you know, but it's like I'm more so I'm moving off genuine shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, now I ain't even gonna say I'm moving off. Like, we got history, you know. Like,
Tell 'em.
you the
Tell 'em.
you the first person that I was out Bartram Village with Bucks, Brickyard, free Bucks.
Free bucks.
Yeah.
I was 15 years old.
Bucks,
Frank
crazy.
with the Grippers going, E-Ness, Bruno Brinks, all of them. You know, I still got a good relationship with everybody. Frank, everybody, they was all out there, and I'm 15. I don't know. He like, go ahead, young. I'm like, he put me on the DVD. I said, this boy put me on this DVD.
Tell them how the Back to Base DVDs was.
that shit
Stacks.
was.
Tell them.
And this
Those that don't know.
Everybody, I'm telling you, everybody seen that joint. I'm talking about everybody. Like, everybody was like, damn, I seen you. Young boy, you had the fire, said hot young. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, oh, head official. And from that day, we was locked in. We ain't never, like, lose contact. We always, like, you
Keep
know.
it 100, bro.
For sure, like, and that's why he getting this. That's why it's like, he can never, it'll be never, give me, no, it'll never be that. It's going to be like, when we going to, and we going to put it together.
Cause tell them, they been reaching out. He said, no.
I ain't
He
ready,
said
man.
no.
Shout out.
I ain't ready.
Shout out to the everybody.
Yeah,
that
shout
got
out
shit
all of them.
popping in Philly
I always
right
shout
now,
them
like,
out. I do. I show love to everybody.
You know, shout.
Everybody. What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
So we're going to do Aries.
Yep.
Fran, what's your sign, Fran?
I'm a stop sign.
Yeah, Pisces. Fran and Pisces. Yeah.
Everything's
There we go. Everything's a go. So for the record, I know you got the feature with Creek Forge.
Yeah.
That's
Shout
a
out to
whammer.
Creech,
I fucks
man.
with this John.
Listen, man, it's crazy because it was like I said, I go off. It be love. It don't never be no like we don't, like we don't talk money. We don't. I mean, when I work with somebody, man, like when I work with somebody, when I reach out, it's always genuine. Like
Right.
Now, of course, they like it's business at the end of the day.
Right.
So people gonna reach out.
Talking that mic. People need to hear you.
I'm going. I'm going to definitely want to be compensated. And it ain't even about the money because I'm cool. Like
Right.
I own a crib. Like
Right.
Like I live in it. I take care of my family. She on here now, so it's like all that shit
Right.
stamped. I pay everything.
Absolutely.
Everything's good. We fine. I'm back and forth to Atlanta.
Right.
I mean, that's all from me.
Absolutely.
So it's like I feel like I'm spending and spending and spending and spending. Respect what I'm doing. It ain't nothing personal or nothing at all.
Absolutely, man.
And that's all.
See, man, you my guy, bro. Like, and those that. All right, we're going to give y'all a little example. Right or wrong.
Shout out to Reuga.
Right or wrong. We're going to narrate this joint real quick. Y'all know how we do while we live.
Yeah, let's go.
We're going to narrate it while we live. And this song right here.
Rock with me or what? I'm just waiting on my turn. I'm just waiting on the day they let me in so I can
Come on, Stack.
Pass me the Hollywoods. I just want to burn. They respect you when that money there. When you gone,
Come on.
Let us
niggas
hit.
ill. Iffy, I can't let them chill with me. We be everywhere. I could never deal with it.
Come on.
We was heavy then. CNL still busy.
Stacks.
Living on the edge. I took Shine a little 50. We
Reuga.
rockin'. I'm wrong or right? Who was putting up a fight? I've been rocking my whole life.
Come on.
We gon' get this shit right.
Thanks, Reuga in the
I was there
building.
the whole time. I gave this shit on my mic.
Yeah.
I showed you I was real.
Right.
It's some shit I can't write.
HipHopOnDeck.com. Come on, Stack.
You ain't spend a dime with me. I fuck with the line, I get them for 950. You talk that gang shit, you ain't never slime with me. Wasn't never in that field on that front line with me. I was heavy on them pills, niggas couldn't vibe with me. I lost my cousin, I wish I could've died with him. Wrong or right? On my team, he'll ask me questions later when she had a longer life. Rock if I'm wrong or right. Who was putting up a fight? Who? I was. I've been rocking my whole life. Me. We gon' get this shit right.
Was it a struggle?
It was hard.
I was there the whole time. I gave that shit on my mic. I showed you I was real. It's some shit I can't write.
Right. Stacks. Hey, man.
New shit. You the only one that got that.
that.
Them songs I sent you on everything. You the only one that got them songs. Besides, business.
Yeah. What's this? Narrate it.
I'm gonna shoot this video tomorrow. I'm telling you now, I'm shooting this video tomorrow. And this gonna be one of them. Cause where we from?
Come on.
Turn the half to a whole, that's the dealer in me. Applying pressure, both the robbers and the killers with
Stacks,
me.
Reuga.
Selling birds, that's the Philly in me. Get rich or die trying, I put 50 in it. Don't call my phone if you ain't serious.
Right.
Don't hit my line if you ain't ready to go. Don't slide through if you ain't ready to ride.
Yeah.
It's almost time. If you know, then you know. Started at the bottom. Now I'm really winning. Ain't no issue. You ain't happy for me. I ain't dealing
Come on,
with you.
Stack.
They with you. Whole time they plot and try to take you off. Became a boss. $1,000 plays just from making calls. Feeling hate, but I just shake it off. We was selling dimes, bagging, shaking off. Lying to my pop, he see paper and he asked me how I make it. How the fuck you think a nigga make it dark? I'm just trying to make it dark. I got the light, but I can make shit dark.
Right.
Pass me the light, think I'ma face it off. She don't love me, she just wanna take it off. She just trying to make it far. Alright,
And when you hear that, alright, that's me. They got
So they
paid for
can't
that.
get all
alright.
that. Yeah,
You
they
heard
can't
somebody?
get all
They said,
that.
you feel what I'm
Alright.
saying? Alright. When you hear the alright, just know that shit came here, man. They gonna try run with it, man. I'm telling you that now, man, cause it's alright. I mean, you hear me?
Yeah.
This one of them
Stacks,
songs too,
Reuga.
man.
HipHopOnDeck.com.
And it's all exclusive though.
Let's get into it.
Alright. He on that slime shit. How do the niggas I'm cool, switching the climate.
Yeah.
I got you, I'm locking you in, just leave a deposit.
Yeah.
Fucking is up in the city shit, they know I got it. Slime. She on that slime shit. Her shit was cubic zirconia, but she was some diamonds.
Yeah.
Bitch on bitches, I showed you tried it. She fell in love with the pole, she just wanna climb it. Slime, I'm putting time in. Why you keep calling my phone when you know I'm grinding?
Yeah.
How they gon' say what they say when niggas be flogging? Niggas is not on my level, she stop on the line.
Hold up.
Come on, man.
Alright.
Hold up.
Come on, man.
Hold up.
Come on, man. Slick, hey, look, shout out to my man Slick. Slick the third.
Shout out Slick, what up?
Slick the third, he out of Atlanta, man. He produced all these.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to
She on that slime shit. How do the niggas I'm cool, switching the climate. I got you, I'm locking you in, just need a deposit. Fucking is up in the city shit, they know I got it. Slime. She on that slime shit. Her shit was cubic zirconia, but she was some diamonds. Switching the bitch on bitches, I showed her you tried it. She wasn't in love with the pole, she just wanted to climb it. I'm putting time in. Why you keep calling my phone when you know I'm grinding? How they gon' say what they say when
Come on, Stack.
Niggas is not on my level, she stop on the line.
That's enough. They can't get no more of that.
Stop all that.
They can't get no more of that.
Stop on the line.
Yes, sure,
I said,
man.
came from the
Get in the
my
joint.
block full of lions. My eyes always dying.
Right.
I'm popping my iron.
Right.
He planking. He in the box with the Mayans. Slime. I don't know. I be just trying to play with the flow a little bit.
No, I can tell. That's
My
why.
fucking man. I be trying to fuck with the flow a little bit.
You know what I like? Like that you changed up. Instead of like, you can spit like on some hardcore
You already know
Benny
it's
Siegel shit.
Uptown.
I already know.
Uptown.
Like those that don't know, you gotta get familiar. I know.
Uptown there, man. You know Uptown.
Oh, yeah, though. You already
Uptown,
know.
we in here.
Absolutely.
Cash locks, we in here.
Absolutely. Believe that. You already know, man. We earned it. We definitely earned it. You know what I'm talking about? But for the record, y'all, I wanted to introduce my guy, man, because, we like to move and shake around here and we get it popping. I'm talking about just keeping it all the way gangster, man, and no words, man. Shout out little cousin Bruno Brown, man, out this bitch
man,
on fire.
Shout out to Bruno.
You know what
man,
I'm talking
Bruno, it's crazy. Me and Bruno got history. We went to Germantown together. We really used to, like, go at, I'm talking about, like, go at, because he was, listen, and this how real I am.
Yeah.
He was so fucking hot.
Right.
We used to go at it, like, battle, and then it was like, nigga, like we ready to rumble or something, like, cause it's like, nigga, you not about to be hotter than
That's
me
how
in
it was,
school,
though.
nigga. You not about to. I'm from around like this. I had the buzz. You came out of nowhere, and everybody talking this Bruno. I'm like, who the? Yeah, that's how it was. Like, man,
That's how he was carried.
He was a fucking monster. To this day though, like you know what it is. I ain't really got to, but yeah. Shout out to Bruno Brown.
Yeah, though. All right, now Stacks. Now we got a question that we always ask every artist. Normally Riza be here and she asked that question. You know what I'm talking about? Top 5, no dead people. It ain't gotta be in order. Top 5 artists. It ain't gotta be in no particular order or genre.
Philly.
No, in the world.
Top 5.
Sneak that, friend.
Rapper, singer, pop star, whatever.
Drake.
Okay. Who else?
Jay-Z.
Who else?
That want me to really be real, like
It ain't gotta be on the. It gotta be A-list artists too. It could be B, C, D.
It could be Fiona,
It could be
Apple,
F.
all that shit.
Vodka.
Yeah, though.
Vodka,
That's Brown
boy.
favorite
That's
artist.
cool.
I ain't gonna lie.
Shout
to you.
out Cool.
But some people just shiver.
Who else? That's 3.
My, you talking about mine?
Yeah,
What
yours. Your opinion on. We got.
Come on, Stack.
I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I really, I like Moneybag Yo.
Who else?
Stacks fucking Reuga.
Say that then. But you can't say yourself. Come on, give me one more. We
This
already
my
know
last-
your boy.
Any genre.
Any genre.
Because I gotta put you to work, bro.
Any genre. All right. Well, I'm gonna go left then.
It's all right.
I'm gonna go with
You thinking hard.
Beyonce. If we gonna say
Beyonce,
it like
that's a
that,
good
That's
joint.
my
I'ma
That's
just
a
be
good
real.
joint.
Like
Beyonce.
I'ma just, I don't know how else to
Oh my
like.
God. Jay-Z, you the king, bro. Gil the king in our city, bro.
And I was thinking about you see what I'm saying? Y'all said 5. I respect.
but it's all right.
I respect Gil so much. It was like I was.
That's my guy. That's my number one.
It was either him or Vok. You feel what I'm saying?
Round 2.
I couldn't go
order.
like.
I
you
got
said
new.
5.
I got new. Tierra Whack,
Oh man, Tierra Whack.
dope. You know what I'm saying? Fran Daddy SP, RTG,
Like
Heem,
different though. You see what I'm
Brown
saying?
Bomber. You know what I mean? The gang. I got more than 5. Chantel Marie,
Chantel Marie.
Milani,
Get to work.
Nunu, Gio.
Gil got some shit back in the day.
You know what I mean? Cause I'm real, right? Let me say this, Stacks. You know me, bro. I show love.
For sure.
I don't have no issues.
For sure.
Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, as I say to every artist that stepped foot in this building, and we have interviewed many men, many women.
Right.
Stacks, you one of my favorites, as I told Shice last week. You cannot come on this show. I don't know how well prepared you're not. But this is my favorite instrumental. And you gotta bless the people.
I mean,
You gotta bless the people, bro.
like.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stacks Reuga. If you wanna get in your bag, if you wanna get in the middle of the floor, take the mic, we live. Because after you finish, I'm cutting this off. You're gonna end this show, bro. It's
They
thunder
want
and
some
lightning.
bars.
It's about the thunder and lightning
They want some
and
bars.
Glockaware.
They want some bars.
Worldwide Uncut
So-
Podcast, a.k.a.
Yeah.
The Real Raps TV show,
I'ma stand right here.
a.k.a. Philly Uncut, a.k.a.
They be forgetting come on, yeah, they be forgetting I can rap a little bit.
Reuga.
Come on,
Like-
Reuga.
This what they want?
This what I want.
This what they want?
I want to show them why I brag about guys like you.
Check. Devastated, disrespect, I never take it.
Come
Do
on.
it for the has-beens and niggas that never made it.
Yeah.
Glass roof, the stickers is past dated. I knock off the work now and pick up the bag later.
real.
New shit had to fuck up my last neighbor. Why
Yeah.
you get a nigga mad? Had me in my bag, hater.
Come on.
Glass favors, Honeywoods. Simon Platter from Leon and I'm good.
Come on, Stacks.
You ain't with us, you get ran over. Free Suge.
Yeah.
Young Turk Hood nigga, 42 Doug. How
It's
they gonna
real.
kick me down? Crack it. All dub, show niggas all love. How they gonna hate me now?
Come on.
Every time you drop, I'ma drop so it'll take your crown. The when they pin you up, I ain't gonna never take it down.
Come on.
Niggas clowns, fucking entertainers. Bitch ass nigga, you been a hater. I been around shit, I been a player.
Real rap.
Come on, man.
Come on, baby.
Reuga.
I
Give
been
us some
around
more.
shit, I been a player.
Give us some more,
I
Reuga.
been around shit, I been a player.
Come on. Reuga.
Sad. Plexiglass, these niggas I see soon.
Right.
Shit, if you ain't gang, I'm barely gonna speak to him. I'm out the A, I say bucket, see Porsche. Why would I give a fuck what he doing? Turned it up shit like never before.
Yeah.
She sucked me off when the company gone.
Yeah.
I had to get my money up. Can't do it without haters. And she don't really love me. She a cloud chaser. Even though I flow harsh, I don't smoke stout papers.
Come on.
Big
Reuga.
gas, big bass. I know nothing about vapors. Without haters, you ain't shit, nigga. I don't go nowhere without my fifth, nigga.
Come
Mask on, I was snapping from the rip, nigga.
What else?
Yeah.
How you mad I cut you off cause you snitched? They don't wanna see me cry. They gon' call you a bitch. We come from the same side. How you lie? How you switch, nigga? We ain't
Yeah,
done.
Reuga.
We ain't done. That's why you brag about me.
Reuga.
Why you brag
That's my
about me?
guy, man.
Yeah, they love you, but they don't love you that much.
Right.
I ain't seen my son in a while, we lost touch.
Yeah.
Brought the pandemic around, we all stuck. Trump put all y'all on, y'all bossed up. Move like the president, we do all trucks. We don't hold no weight in your city, you pull up, jump in, we gon' park up. I said, hold on, I said.
Bring it back.
Pull
Fran.
up, jump in, we gon' park up.
Yeah.
This is 3 grand pre-roll, spark up, light it up. Yeah, they love you, they don't like you a lot. I bought it together, I had to get right with my block. No gun zone, you still trying to fight, nigga, stop. 9-0 flow, I just need some ice in the pot. Whip it with the left, I'ma shoot right when it lock. I'ma hammer right when it lock. Watch for the back door, cause he was trying to be a dyke, nigga died with his strap on. Shooting little check in the air with his max on. Come on, man. This new shit, ain't, I don't even know this shit.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
It's all good.
Feel me? You passed
Run
the,
down.
you passed the test of being a vet, because
It's all
everybody know you
man.
got You got bars over the bullshit. Just
like
keeping
I
it
ain't
all the way
gonna
real.
phone
You know
it and
what I mean?
all that. Like
Absolutely.
The rundown. Reuga, Stacks
It's the
Reuga, y'all.
real.
I like that beat too. And
No,
I didn't know I was
absolutely.
gonna have to rap, so it's like I'm ready though, man. Like I ain't.
You always
Yeah,
ready,
this,
man.
Feel
this
me?
AKA the Real Raps TV show.
Listen.
Oh man, shout out to the
Say it again. This is it.
Yeah.
All right. Now y'all see Stacks Reuga. Make sure y'all check out for him. Worldwide Uncut Podcast. We in this bitch. We going to go into the astrology. Y'all going to have to listen live.
Yo,
And go to my live.
things that go.
Glockaware Radio.
Lockaware.
HipHopOdeck.com.
My-
Stack
Hip-Hop-O-Deck.
Reuga. We in this bitch.
Fran
Yeah, SP.